Kelman, and welcome back to La Femme Lately. Today we're going to talk about stories and how powerful they are in our lives. My mom had 5 kids. She was a single mom, worked very hard as a nurse, tried her best to provide for us. And at the time, in the early 80s, in a foreign country, we did not have television. So every evening we will sit around, my siblings and I and my mom, and we will literally tell stories. Being from the Caribbean, being from a small island, Grenada, we were full of stories. And so that's kind of what we did for entertainment. And as I grew up and I became an adult, I realized how much I absolutely love storytelling. Whether I am painting an image or writing a book or just verbally talking to somebody, everything I do, I have to use a story to explain my ideas. And the reason for that is because us humans are story givers and storytellers and story receivers. Our entire world is made up of pictures and images. Our entire world is filled with timelines that link one era to the next. We all have a story. And my story began long ago as a 9-year-old. I was coming home from school back in Grenada. And during certain seasons, we have a lot of tourists that visit our islands from Europe and America and just a lot of other places. And so I'm coming home and this young guy, I will never know who he is, was sitting on the side of the road painting an image of my country, of the city. And Grenada, if you know, is very mountainous. If you are familiar with certain Caribbean islands, we have a lot of hills, a lot of mountains. And so it was very easy to sit on one corner and overlook an entire area. And he was doing that and he was painting the image. And I didn't know what he was, who he was. It really didn't matter. I became captivated. Just the fact that he was using colors, yellow, blue, red, the primary colors, and creating an entire world on his paper captured my imagination. And whatever he was, even though I did not know what it was, I was going to be that when I grew up. And of course, what he was an artist. Plain and simple. He was doing a plein air painting. Years later, I got to know what those terms were. But as that little 9-year-old girl, I was captivated. I fell in love with him creating something out of nothing. And I know it's the same for you too. You have a story, whether you're a businessman or a doctor, a nurse, whether you're a creative soul, an artist, a singer, a dancer. I bet you can think back as to when that idea, that desire became alive. And I'm sure you have a story that go along with it. For some of us, it was easy to become whatever we dreamt of. We came from a family that supported our ideas. We came from environment and situation that lend themselves to making us become successful. But many people like me didn't have that type of environment. Again, my mom was a single mom. She had 5 children to raise. She had bills to pay and mouths to feed. So investing in a little girl's dream to learn to do what that guy did was not on her radar. So over the years, I've literally had to seek out my mentors, seek out opportunities, create for myself a platform and an environment where I can grow and become successful as an artist. And that took a lot of trial and error to even get where I am today. But again, it is a part of my story. I'm Kay Kelman, and thank you for tuning in with us on La Femme Lately. And I hope to see you on our next episode. Have a great day.